Okay, so we are on round number 38, and round number 38 I am going to be using the same colour as what we ended our corners on. So we're going to start in the space between our 8 trebles with a single crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, a yarn over times 4 puffs. So we're just using a yarn over times 4 each time. Then we're going to do a chain 1 corner space, and then we're not going to do that, nope. We are going to just move that over and work 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're starting off with 2 puffs into that corner space. Well, it's now a corner space. Then what we're going to do is we're going to work a single crochet 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to work into that back loop, not the back loop, but the back loop. Okay, so we're going to basically work a single crochet into the back loops of all of the stitches, and of course when we get to our puff we are going to be just working into the top of the puff. So remember to make sure that you're working into the back loops of all 4 of your trebles. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're not working into the back loops. We're just working into the back loop. So we're just going to finish off our corners like that, and then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to work a single crochet front post around that puff. Going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to go back to working a bit awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work into top of your puff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work into the top of your puff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work into the top of your puff. Whoopsie, like that. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're back to your puffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, close, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you're just going to carry on like that. Remember, when you're starting this side, when you're starting after your puff, your first stitch is going to be a bit obscured by that puff, but you just got to dig in there. Okay, like that. Pull tight to find your first back loop. Alright, and you just carry on like that. Going to back loop. There we go. I think I've got the whole one. And then also obviously the top of your puff on this side is on the right hand side, and then the top of your puff on this side is on your left hand side. Okay, so very simple round. You're just going to carry on like that, and I shall see you at the end of this round, which is round number 38. Okie doke, so we are on round number 39, and round number 39, again, I'm actually using the same colour, but you can use a different colour, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't just follow on with the same colour, because you might want to use something different. So I'm just going to start in that chain one space between our puffs, and we're going to work puffs again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 2, so chain 1 to close, and then another chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1 to close. Okay. And now we are going to work a half double crochet into the back loops of the next puff, like that. I've never actually worked a half double crochet into a puff in the back loop of the puff. This is a first for me too. Alright, so we're just going to work into the back loops. So not the back loops, but just the back loops. Okay, like that. So alright, so we're going to just do this basically all the way through. So I don't think I really need to do the whole round with you, right? Okay, just work into those back loops like that. Okay, you're just going to work into those back loops like that all the way. When you get to your, well actually, let me just, I'll go oh excuse me, I'll go with you until we get to our chain bridge. I'm calling it a chain bridge. Okay, so, and then you should have, we had 19, so you should have 20 stitches, 20 half double crochets. Should we check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. So 20. And then we're going to work 1, 2, 3. We're going to work 4 half double crochets into our chain 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half, I hope you can see what I'm doing, half a double crochet into the next 20 stitches. So the last half double crochet should fall into that back loop of your next puff. Okay, right, so you're just going to carry on like that, and I shall see you at the end of this round, which is round number 39, and the color that I'm using is lepidolite. Lepidolite, delightful leopards. That's the way I remember it. Okay, see you at the end of round number 39. Okay, so we are on round number 40. In round number 40 we're going to be working a puff. So we're going to be working a puff corner as we did with our previous round. It's just a whole lot easier. Right, so we're going to start with a single crochet. Then we're going to work 1, 2, 3, 4. And the color I'm using is red, not red jasper, yellow jasper. Then I'm going to close it with chain 1 and then just chain 1. Okay, then yarn over and work another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yarn over. Now what we're going to do is we are going to be working half double crochets into those back loops of the next 20 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. I hope that's 20 because this yarn is quite difficult to see what's going on. And now what we're going to do is yarn over times 3, and we're going to be working into kind of a little space just there, sort of next to your previous leafy design, your previous double trebles together. Okay, we're going to work a 4 double trebles together. 1, 2, 3, and another one. Just squeezing it into that space there. 3, and then you're not going to close this. You're just going to yarn over, and it's a little bit tricky. You're going to have to be a crochet ninja here. Right, I think it's that one. And you're going to work a half double crochet into the back loops of the next 8 stitches. Right, so that's 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should cover those stitches that you worked, those 4 half double crochets that you worked into that chain space. Alrighty, and then we're going to go back and do exactly what we did, and we're just going to pop, working that side. There we go. So this is quite hands-on. I am really using my hands and fingers and everything. 1, 2, 3. You know, I just make these things work for me. I think, oh, I need to do that there and this here. Oopsie. Oopsie popsy. Yeah. I'm just going to move that over. Really squeezing it into that space. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3, and a last one. Right. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, don't close it, just yarn over and find your next back loop. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so you can. Alright, so I don't need to do the whole thing here. Don't need to go back. Okay, so you're going to have that happening, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright, so it's 2 puffs, yarn over times 4 chain 1 with a chain 1 space in between, and then one half double crochet into the next 20 back loops of your previous round. Then you will work 1 4 double treble together. Alright, and we can call that, I don't know if you can call that a front post, because we're not really going, well anyway, but, well, okay, but you know what I mean, you saw me do it. I'm not really sure whether to call that a front post. Perhaps I will call it a front post. So it'll be a double treble, it'll be a 4 double treble together front post. 4 double treble together front post. How about that? And then you're going to have 8. So you're going to work 1 half double crochet into back loops for the next 8 stitches, and those will be those 4 half double crochets on each side that you worked into the chains at the back there, remember? And then you'll have another 1 half double crochet into the next 20 stitches in the back loops, and you'll be back to your puffs. Okay, and then that's it. You know, once you get the hang of it, pretty simple. This might be a little bit awkward, but it's not undoable. And I shall see you at the end of this round, in the beginning of round number 41. Okay, so I'm going to be inserting an independent round here, and I'm not going to give it a name. It's just going to be an independent round. Alright? So, what you do is, you're going to start by working a single crochet into that space before your first treble. Alright? Then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to work 3 double crochets together, like that, right? And then you're going to be working 3 double crochets together into our 7 spaces. So we should have 7 at the end. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and the color that I'm using is, I can't remember, we did use this color. I don't know if I mentioned that I absolutely love using the stone washed, but do not make a mistake with this. It's very, very difficult to I don't know why it's doing this. It's very difficult to frog, because it's quite soft, and it's quite fluffy as well, so it's not you know, it's not one of those sort of cotton, because it's a cotton and acrylic mix, which gives it that lovely softness. Okay, but of course that softness does get in the way when you're trying to frog something, even if it is just a small section. All those little fluffy bits hang on to each other, and yeah, you actually end up having to cut out the piece or just be very, very gentle, but even then I've tried that and it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm having a little bit of a snag here. I worked from the inside of the ball, and it kind of came out in a very it came out like this, came out in a piece like that, and then since then, so I'm going to just cut that out, cut that piece out. It does sometimes happen, right? You pull your yarn from the middle of the ball, from the center, and it comes out in a big knot. Alright, so now I just cut that bit off because I don't have time to waste trying to unravel knotty bits. Alright, so we're working our three double crochets together like that, right? And our last one. So there's the little knot I made, and I'm just going to cut that off, and hopefully it will just blend right in. Okay, so we're doing 3 double crochets together, and then you're just going to single crochet around kind of that joining space, you know, before you would go on to the next trebles. Okay, the reason we're joining there is because you can just pull, whoopsie, sorry, going off camera, you can just pull that through like that. Just pull them under like that, so when you work them in, you know, you can just tighten that. And then of course you won't see where you've joined because your nice chunky double trebles together is going to cover that part. Okay, so now you're going to do this 4 times, working between those trebles. Alright, so there's the first one that I did. Just going to pull that, got our trebles. Just make sure you have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then you're going to do the next one there, and the next one there, and then work in your ends at the back so they're not flopping about. And I shall see you then at round number 41. So this is just an independent round, and I shall see you at round number 41.